what we're watching right now is a group of the people of their disappearing. Where are they going? They're taking off, man. A whole bunch of them are leaving. I don't know if you can see that from here.
Respect the Constitution or go home. Go back to your country. Trump! 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 Build the wall!
A whole lot of Trump supporters over
Build
there.
that wall!
No, not a wall. I want a force field.
Build the wall.
Minefield. I've always liked the idea of a minefield. You know?
Minefields are cheaper,
Hey, we can give it a legal
and we got a lot of those left over.
Here comes the media.
Hey, man.
Here comes Channel 2.
I never got y'all's names.
What is your name?
Do you have a card?
I'm new. I can write down my information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write that down for me.
Channel 2? Okay. So suddenly the media descends on our group, and we're just going to see what they're talking about.
There's rules and regulations we have to follow here in the United States. Follow the Constitution. If you don't like it here, move to another country. Simple as that. We either have a country or we don't, just like Trump says. And I'm sure all you guys agree you wouldn't have a job if we didn't have a country. We don't support sanctuary cities. What do you think of it? You know the answer to that. You know the answer to that.
The media is pretending to not understand what SB4 is, so they can try to bait an answer out of us. But you know what? We're just going to stand our ground and let these people know that we don't believe in sanctuary cities. That's what's happening right now with the media.
They were born here in the United States also. They were born in the United States also. Yeah. You know, after you've been here a while, you'll learn to figure it out. Don't be duped.
So the media is trying to bait us into saying something. We're going to stand our ground and let them know we do not support sanctuary cities.
You have to do things for the right reasons in life in this country. And you have to support our president. That's what it's all about being here in the United States. You come to this country, you obey the law. Simple as that. Follow the rule of law. Follow the Constitution.
That's right.
That's it. You know, become a legal citizen, legally. You know, there's people that have been here for a long time, they've never even bothered to try and get their citizenship. It's not right. You know?
So why aren't you with the rest of the group?
Do things for the right reasons in life.
Little snowflake.
You know, you have to. Because you know what? The man upstairs is watching you. He's watching each and one of us.
Come on.
God is watching you, and he knows what's in your heart.
Isn't it God against
No,
racism?
why not? Do you not have an
What kind of
argument
question
for me?
is that?
Well, I'm asking.
We're
not going to debate religion right now. I'm asking. You bring it up.
We
I
as
bring it up.
No.
What race is immigration?
A lot of
What
police
race
are protecting you.
what race is any immigrant?
It's just a
No, it's about good and evil.
This is not a race issue. Hello. This is not a race issue.
Don't you
He's
feel
not
safe
racist
that little
against
safe space
Hispanics.
thing?
I'm
What
not.
he's saying
They gave
is
you all
follow
the
the law,
big
follow the
playground.
Constitution. We have laws and
Little group.
Stadium Cummins not so respectful right now. Whenever he was yelling like that without the system.
hey, this is a heated issue. We have people over there yelling. Are you going to confront them about their yelling? No. This is a heated issue. We're very heartfelt about this. This is our passion. We want America protected. Regardless of what race any American is or how they got here, as long as they get here legally or are born here, we are for every American. Period. We don't care about nationality. We don't care about race. We don't care about religion. Come here, follow the laws, and be an American. That's all we ask. It's simple.
Can you give us your name?
I'm Laura Lee, and I am the Public Relations Officer for Texas Patriot Network, and this is my other Public Relations Officer.
And Lee, L-E-E?
L-E-E, yes.
Thank you. Do you want to tell us what you think about all this today?
right?
Say that
But
again.
what do you think about what's happening here today and what your thoughts are?
Well, honestly, today's not just about whether or not we support SB4. You know, there are things in SB4 I don't 100% agree on. There are many laws in place right now that, guess what? We're not big fans of all the laws, not just gun laws, not just immigration laws, but guess what? All those men in blue out there, they have a job to do. We don't have to like the laws. We don't have to like all of our congressmen and all of our people that sit on the Senate. But guess what? We elect them. It is our job to stand behind them. Because if you're not out there voting and electing them, honestly, I believe you shouldn't have a say-so to be out here griping and complaining about it.
That's right.
You have a right to, yes. Our Constitution protects you to say and do whatever you want out here when it comes to protesting and speaking your mind. One thing I disagree with is people who complain but don't vote. One thing about it is these officers have a job to do. They have families to feed, and they have families to take care of. They have homes that have to be paid for just like the rest of us. But the one thing about it is, how can they do their job on a daily basis knowing that we don't stand behind them? Everybody says they have a problem with police and police brutality and this and that. If people would walk 1 mile in their shoes, they would probably have a whole lot less to say. You know, we don't have to support SB4. They don't have to support SB4. Yes, I support most parts of it. But we're here to show our congressmen, our Senate, and all of our police that we stand behind them enforcing the laws that have been put in place.
The chief of police is against SB4.
That's his right. He's got a right to be against it just like you do, and you do, and you do. Everybody's got a right to be against whatever they want.
So
But
you support the chief of police being against SB4?
I support him.
for the time being.
I support him having an
He's in
opinion
office.
because that is one thing in this country that we're all allowed to have. We're all allowed to have our own opinions. So,
However, there are laws on the books, and he, of all people, should be following those laws. He was
He
put
hasn't.
in his position to follow the laws that are on the books. He doesn't get to pick and choose which ones he wants to follow, just like we don't. That's the way it is. If he doesn't like the law, he can work to change it, but he doesn't get to turn our cities into sanctuary cities against the law.
it's his job to enforce the law.
That's Chief
Whether
of-
or not he agrees with them, guess what? He has to enforce the law. That's what he is in that position to do.
Chief of police, right?
And it's not his choice to choose whether or not which laws to enforce. Him as chief of police must do the right thing. He can't be like, well, I don't like this law, so we're not going to enforce it. You know what? Speeding, drinking, and driving, that's not a big deal to me. We're not going to enforce those. How would you feel if he said, you know what? I drink, I like alcohol, so I'm going to allow people to take to the streets drinking and driving because I choose not to enforce that law.
So you're comparing drinking and driving with SB4?
I'm comparing all
Following the
laws.
law.
He has an obligation and a duty to the citizens of this city to enforce all laws.
That was the oath he took.
SB4 is not about every immigrant that gets arrested hurrying up and snatching them up and deporting them. That's not what it's about. But how would you like it if somebody got arrested and they had a warrant and they were known for raping and murdering people in Mexico or whatever other country they might be from? And since they're a sanctuary city, they allowed that person back on the streets. And it was your family who was affected next.
Good point.
SB4 can raise your profile and actually, like, I would like to ask for your opinion, sir, because, I mean, as for me, they may ask you for your, citizenship. How do you feel about that?
I don't have a problem. Pull out my driver's license, show it to them.
I saw
I'm an American citizen.
I saw a police officer walk up to him a few weeks ago and say, hey, may I please see your permit to carry your pistol? Guess what? He didn't argue, he didn't fight, he showed it to him.
2 DPS and they were Hispanic.
It's called cooperation.
They came right up to me and handed them the seal and my driver's license. And I support them.
Does anybody else have any other questions?
Your first and last name and the spelling, please?
My name is Jeremy Brooks. My name is spelled Jeremy. My last name Brooks, Brooks.
Public
Is there a
relations
group that
officer.
you want to be?
I'm PR rep for the Texas Patriot Network. Any other questions y'all have, please direct your questions
The
to
only
us.
other one is everything that was happening in Virginia. Do you have any thoughts on that? It's a little different. It's not exactly
To be honest,
the same
I've been
thing.
trying to follow what's going on in Virginia. It's really hard to follow it over social media.
Going on.
As time goes on, I'll be able to speak with people that are on the ground and see more videos that aren't released on a regular basis, all these live feeds. It's real easy to see one side of things from a video. It's a lot different when I can speak to people and truly speak to multiple people and get different sides of the story. That's how you really get your accurate information. You can't just look at one video. You can't just talk to one person. It's kind of hard to comment on something that I'm not there watching.
If we wind up looking at that later, can I be in touch with you
Yes,
to
ma'am.
get that
I will gladly
perspective?
give anybody here my information.
That would be great.
Y'all are welcome to contact me outside of events, during events, in any way, shape, or form. J.E.
So that was the official statement from the public relations officers of the Texas Patriot Network. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys continue to stand for your rights, continue to stand for freedom and liberty. Hey, we don't need sanctuary cities. Our police chief has got to follow the law. Thank you, America. My name is Johnnyjetrod.